In Austria, the government is very Zionist. They voted 3 times against a ceasefire in the UN, and completely. And this very year, is a year in the memory of Theodor Herzl, and they commemorate on Theodor Herzl's birthday, on Theodor Herzl's death day. The whole government and the municipality of Vienna gather around his grave and commemorate him. And so last week, for example, there is also a Herzl place, Theodor Herzl place. So last week we decided to rename this place in Rasa Place, symbolically, of course. I mean, I'm coming from a Zionist family. They are very central in the Jewish community, official Jewish community here. And when I started to be more active and speaking out in public, they decided to cut the ties with me. So I have no contact with them anymore. And I'm also organizing protests. So these protests that are co-organized by me and other anti-Zionist Jews, they are part of the anti-Semitism report of the Jewish community. And they try to delegitimize us by, of course, saying we are not real Jews. And with me, they can't do it because my family is so central in the Jewish community. Huge challenges because, for example, trying to find a venue. We are very transparent when it comes to the hassles the pressure that people that give us a venue to do things, to do Congress, a Palestinian Congress or anti-Zionist Congress, and we tell them that you have to be very courageous because there is going to be pressure from pressure groups. And they are likely to lose a lot of money because people will make it public, and then other people will say, we don't come to your venue anymore. And we had a venue right across the street. It's a cultural event, a place very nicely renovated, and the team said, "Yeah, please do it. We are open to it. We want you to do it." But then the Caritas, which is the local Catholic Church organization, asked the stakeholders of this venue if somebody has anything against it. There is a Zionist stakeholder inside. It took them 2 days to tell us that we are not able to do it there. And we asked to have something in written, but then we never received it. That's the main obstacle when we organize. And of course the bank. If you publish a bank account, then there is especially one Zionist guy that this is his job. He checks out whether it's anti-Zionist movements or organizations or whatever, and then he finds out whose bank, the bank account and which bank it belongs. Then he's writing to the bank and he says, that this client is an anti-Zionist and she has a bank account at your bank. You should throw him out. You should cancel his bank account because this is anti-Zionist. And so it's also very, very difficult to get a bank account, an official one. This is the second obstacle. There is an order from the Ministry of Justice to the police that every time one is mentioning from the river to the sea, Palestine will be free, they have to be, first of all, the demonstration is dissolved, and second, the person who says it has an invitation to Secret Service, and then the person has to explain in which way this is meant. They make sure that you don't mean to throw all the people that live there into the sea. Then you have to explain that from the river to the sea, Palestine will be free. With this, you mean that there will be equal rights for everybody living there, which is obvious, and it seems to be that asking for equal rights is a big crime. So now what they do escalate, and it's the police sometimes even say, if you have variants of this from the river to the sea, all people will be free, for example. Then they even also dissolve demonstrations if you mention it like this. But this depends on the police on the policemen that do this. But and on the other hand, you're invited to court, and then absolutely most of the judges, they say okay, that's no problem, and yeah, it's okay. And although there are a lot of decisions in this direction, every time again they start with judging you when you say it.